Welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I'm with the latest news for 12th October 2023. Saudi Foreign Minister takes part in Arab League meeting on Israel-Hamas war. Saudi Arabia Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan took part in an extraordinary Arab League meeting on the Israel-Hamas war in Cairo on Wednesday. The meeting discussed the military escalation in Gaza and its surrounding the worsening situation that threatened the life of civilians and the security and stability of the region, and ways to provide protection for and aid to civilians in the Gaza Strip. Saudi Raid's body highlights Kingdom role in caring for elderly. Experts at a Riyadh forum have lauded Saudi Arabia's effort in elderly care led by King Salman and overseen by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The symposium titled The Elderly Protection and Care Right and Duty was organized by the Human Rights Commission at Riyadh headquarters and presided over by Dr. Halal Tuwejri, the commission's president. Saudi Arabia's first women football club gets backing from Hospital Group. Saudi Arabia's first women football club, Eastern Flames FC, also known as Shaulat Al Sharqiya FC, has received backing from Almana Group of Hospital, a leading family healthcare provider in the Eastern Province. This collaboration marks a significant step forward in promoting women's sport and breaking societal barriers in the kingdom, said the Almana Group in a statement on Wednesday. Saudi Arabia launches Artificial Intelligence Hours initiative in more than 1,300 schools. An Artificial Intelligence Hour initiative is targeting more than 1,300 public and private schools across Saudi Arabia with the aim of raising awareness of the emerging technology among students and inspiring the next generation of programmers as part of the kingdom's effort to support and empower the nation youth and develop their talent. The initiative is the second in the National Olympiad for Programming and Artificial Intelligence, which has been developed by the Saudi Ministry of Education in partnership with the Saudi Data and Artificial Intelligence Authority and the King Abdulaziz and his companion Foundation for Giftedness and Creativity. Seasonal flu vaccination campaign launches in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia's seasonal influenza vaccination campaign was launched in the capital Riyadh. The campaign began at the Irada and Mental Health Complex in Riyadh and will target health workers, inpatients and visitors who want to be vaccinated. Saudi Arabia Foreign Minister discussed development in Gaza with UK and Canadian counterpart. Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister received on Tuesday phone calls from British and Canadian counterpart, the Saudi presidency said. Prince Faisal bin Farhan, James Cleverly and Melanie Jolie discussed the development in Gaza and its surrounding and the need to work to calm tensions and stop the escalation. Saudi Arabia and Pakistan to work on transfer of technology in vaccine production. The Health Minister of Saudi Arabia and Pakistan agreed to enhance bilateral collaboration in the field of healthcare, vowing to work together on the transfer of technology for the production of vaccines. The announcement came after Saudi Health Minister Fahad Al-Jalajil met his Pakistani counterpart Dr. Nadeem Jan on the sideline on the 17th section of the World Health Organization Regional Committee of the Eastern Mediterranean in Cairo, Egypt on Monday. Arab League call on Israel to fulfill its obligation as an occupying power. The Arab foreign ministers concluded their emergency meeting in Cairo on Wednesday by affirming the importance of Israel's fulfillment of the international law obligation as an occupying power for the Palestinian. Reading from the final statement for the emergency meeting in Cairo, the Undersecretary of the Arab League said, "We affirm on the importance of resuming the peace process and starting serious negotiation between Palestinian Liberation Organization and Israel." Israel Prime Minister announces wartime emergency government with guns. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced Wednesday an emergency government with an opposition party leader Benny Gantz for the duration of the war with Gaza militants. Following a meeting on Wednesday, the two agreed on establishing an emergency government and war cabinet, said a joint statement by the Premier and Gantz, a former defense minister and army chief. The three-member war cabinet would include Netanyahu, Gantz and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. Jordan's king says no stability in region without Palestinian state. Jordan's king Abdullah said on Wednesday no peace was possible in the Middle East without the emergency of an independent Palestinian state alongside Israel. The latest violence, which broke out when Hamas militants assaulted Israel at the weekend, showed the region would not enjoy stability, security or peace without a sovereign Palestinian state on land that Israel has captured in the 1967 Arab-Israeli war, he said. The number of United States citizens killed in the Israeli-Hamas war rose to 22. The number of US citizens confirmed to have been killed in the Israeli-Hamas war has risen to 22, the State Department said Wednesday. That's an increase from the 14 who had been confirmed dead one day earlier. US citizens also among the estimated 150 hostages captured by Hamas during its stalking weekend assault on Israel. President Joe Biden confirmed on Tuesday the war has already claimed at least 2,200 lives on both sides. Palestinian ambassador in Japan accuses West of hypocrisy. Walid Siam, the representative of Palestine in Japan, sought sympathy for the people of Gaza in press conference in Tokyo on Wednesday and accused the West of hypocrisy and using a narrow lens to view the situation in the Middle East. "I stand before you to address the enduring Israeli-Palestine conflict," he said in his opening remark. "Regrettably, some see history through a narrow lens focusing solely on the recent violence. We must recognize that the Palestinian people have endured on deadly year after another, a matter of grave concern that has persisted for too long, bringing untold suffering to both Palestinian and Israeli populations." China urges immediate ceasefire in call with Palestinian official. China's envoy to the Middle East, Zhou Jun, called for an immediate ceasefire to the Israeli-Hamas conflict during a phone call with Palestinian official, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said Wednesday. OIC raising voice for Kashmir's right to self-determination. Pakistan Foreign Secretary Cyrus Sajjad Qazi says that meeting with the OIC Secretary General Special Representative for Jammu and Kashmir, Yusuf Mohammad Saleh Al Dube, was fruitful. He said that in the meeting, the Jammu and Kashmir conflict, human rights violation by India in Pakistan administrated Kashmir were discussed in detail. Benches in the Supreme Court will no longer be made by the Chief Justice but by the committee. Appeals will not apply in Somato case as in the past. The Supreme Court of Pakistan has rejected the petition filed against the Practice and Procedure Act by the majority opinion and has declared the law to be in accordance with the consultation and the law. 10 judges in the full court of the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the law while 5 judges ruled against the law. Chief Justice of Pakistan Justice Qazi Faiz Issa announced the verdict. However, the 8-judge bench of the full court struck down the retrospective application section of the law, which means that appeals cannot be filed against past decision under Article 184. 7 members of the bench gave an opinion in favor of this section. Section 184(3) of the said act regarding the right of appeal against the judgment was declared legal by the Supreme Court by majority opinion. 9 judges ruled in favor of this section while 6 judges ruled against it. Jamali for action against petroleum seller without safety to avoid major costs. Syed Mohammad Hasnain, the country manager for private petroleum, on Wednesday led a delegation that met with Mir Zubair Jamali, the acting Home Minister for Balochistan. In the meeting, the delegation told the Home Minister that private petroleum companies in Balochistan were selling petrol without any precaution, which could cause a major accident and cause large-scale destruction to the local population. India likely to skip China's BRI summit. India is likely to skip China's third summit marking President Xi Jinping's signature Belt and Road Initiative, which Beijing announced on Wednesday will be held on October 17 in the Chinese capital. Russian President Vladimir Putin is expected to attend the Belt and Road Forum in Beijing, with the Russian leader also present at the previous two summits in 2017 and 2019. Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe is also likely to attend. Sri Lankan media reported among several leaders from countries in Asia, Africa and Latin America. Indonesia President Joko Widodo is also expected according to reports. Erdogan vows to intensify strike on Kurd fighters in Iraq and Syria. Turkey's president on Wednesday vowed to intensify strikes against Kurdish fighters in Syria and Iraq. Turkey has been bombing sites in northeast Syria since Thursday, hitting civilian and military targets and infrastructure and causing casualties according to Kurdish authorities. Indian Congress slammed the Modi government for transferring CAG official. Reacting to news report that audit official of the CAG who had exposed corruption in the Ayushman Bharat scheme and Dwarka Express project have been transferred, the Congress on Wednesday accused the Narendra Modi government of intimidating the official and demanded their reinstatement. Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh in a post on X alleged that the Narendra Modi government threatens and remove anyone who exposes it. Major safety issue detected in Southeastern Railway. Railway authorities are investigating a major safety issue reported in other division of Southeastern Railway where the signal of a line in green turned red after the passage of a train in the adjacent track. A junior engineer who noticed the unusual incident at Ispatnagar railway station immediately wrote to the signal and telecommunication official in the zone explaining the sequence of events which led to the signal in one track clear for passage of train automatically turning to danger position, railway source said. India to launch Operation Ajay to evacuate nationals from Israel. India is putting in place a major operation to evacuate its citizens who wish to return from conflict-hit Israel. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar announced the initiative and informed that the detail of the exercise is being put in place. This will be the second evacuation this year after Operation Kaveri that brought back several thousand Indian citizens from conflict-torn Sudan in April and May. Launching Operation Ajay to facilitate the return from Israel of our citizens who wish to return. Special charter flight and other arrangements being put in place, fully committed to the safety and well-being of our national abroad, said Mr. Jaishankar. Nitish Kumar to table caste survey report in Bihar Assembly. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar on Wednesday announced he would table the report on the recent released caste-based survey in the both houses of the State Assembly in the upcoming winter session, which is likely to commence in December. Mr. Kumar stressed that future plans including extending reservation would be made after a detailed discussion on the report. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.